I have a master's in education, but I want to join the Air Force as an officer. I was told by a recruiter that I have to enlist before becoming an officer. Is this true? Uh, Love Lakoya, go back and watch my video on uh, can I get the job I want in the Air Force? Start with that video. And then after you've watched that, this is the advice I would give you, assuming you've watched that video. So this advice may be kind of vague because that video is more in depth. If you don't like the answer you get from a recruiter, find a different one or believe the first one. You're currently in a place of negotiation where you don't have any leverage. They have a job that they're trying to offer to someone, to anyone who'll take it. And for you to go in negotiating is the wrong mindset. What you need to go in doing is asking questions. If you don't like the answer, then of course you have to go to, hopefully you can find a different recruiter that may have a different answer. The same thing happens in the doctor's office. People go to the doctor and they get the opinion of, you have this disease or whatnot. And then people go to a different doctor to get a different opinion because obviously, the practice of the medical practice, it's a imperfect science, they're not dealing with causation. It's more like inference or the correlation, of this cause, this stimuli versus this effect or this outcome. So to answer your question, I would try a different recruiter. Once again, the recruiter is your ticket in, so you're gonna have to find some recruiter to trust. So if you, again, I'm not telling you guys that all recruiters are lying to you. That can't be the case. All recruiters are not lying to you, but at some point you're gonna have to believe one of them. Especially if you want to actually join, you're gonna have to believe one of them, at least one, and take the word for it. And if you don't like the answer, again, make move. Just play the long game. Join as enlisted. Join as an enlisted. There's plenty of programs that can get you to the next level if that's where you're trying to go. But don't be above getting your foot in the door. The enlisted side is simply hands-on. It's not the worst thing in the world, but just be mindful that there is room to move up. But of course, you have to stay focused on that. I would find a different recruiter just to bounce ideas off of. Just ask questions. But yeah, that's my advice.